안녕하세요, 펄린입니다. 반갑습니다. Hi everybody, welcome to class and this is Pauline. Alright, okay, today we're going to talk about the B consonant. If you are an English learner, you know it's a B. However, the name for this B is actually 비읍, okay, 비읍. And we're going to talk about how is this being pronounced. Sometimes you hear it like a P, sometimes it sounds like a B, and then when it meets these different consonants, the sound actually changes, alright? So how does it change and when does it change? These are things that we're going to look at. Alright, but before I begin, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Like the video as well. And share this with a lot of your friends who are also learning Korean so that we can all grow together. Okay, if you are done so, here we go. Alright, okay, so first of all, the B or the P sound. Now, in fact, this is a B, but sometimes sounds or pronounced like a P. So when do we do that? Okay, so first of all, again, if the character, if the syllable is in the first syllable spacing of the word, it's pronounced as a P. For example, 보다. 보다 is P-O-D-A, 보다, rather than 보다. It's not 보, but 포. 보다. Alright, or the C, 바다. 바다. P-A-D-A, right? 바다. So when the B or the syllable is in the first character spacing, it sounds more like a P. However, if it's in the second character spacing or thereafter, it's pronounced more like a B. So for example, 두부, bu and not pu, not 두부, but 두부, 두부, okay, 두부. Or 차분하다, 차분하다, not 차분하다, 차분하다, 분. Okay, so when it happens in the second character of the entire word or thereafter, it's pronounced more like a B. Okay, so let's look at some of the examples over here. I want you to try along with me. Now look at this word over here. How do we pronounce it? Is it a P or is it a B? 그죠? 바보요. 바. The first B is actually a P sound, whereas the second one is a B. 바보. It's not 바보, but 바보. 바보. 바보 is a fool. Okay, 바보. Next one. Try it. There you go. 부부. Okay, although they have the exact same characters, it's not bubu, but 부부. 부부. 부부 is like husband and wife, okay, a couple, like married couple is called 부부. 부부. P-U-B-U. 부부. Very good. Next one. How about this one? 부르다. 그죠? 부르다. 부르다. Very good. 부르다. Alright, so let's look at some other rules. Okay, so when the B or the P is followed with another consonant, in this case, it's a H. Okay, your hiët. Alright, so for example, 입학. Okay, 입학 is to enroll into school. 입학. It's not pronounced as 입학, but 입학. Very good. 입학하다. 입학. 앞향. Very good. 앞향. Okay, 앞향. Now, 불법하다. 불법 is illegal. 불법하다 is pronounced as very good. 불법하다. 파. 불법하다. And the last one, 비빔밥하고. Right, bibimbap, we all know that is the food, the Korean food. And so 하고. 비빔밥하다. 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 Very good. Now let's look at the next consonant. Now if the B is followed with an L, okay, so for example, 입력. 입력 is pronounced as 임력. 임력. 합류. 합류 is pronounced as 함류. Very good. 함류. Okay, so it follows with an M, it becomes an M and an N. 함류. 법류. 범류. Okay, 범류. Okay, so the crime rate. 범류. Okay. And 작업량. Very good. 작업량. 작업. Okay, you link the G sound and the B becomes an M. 작업량. Okay, 작업량. Very good. Now on the next consonant. Now if the B or P is followed with a M or an N. Okay, so for example, 10만 is pronounced as 10만. Very good. 10만. Okay, or 앞문 is pronounced as 앞문. Very good. 앞문. 없는 is pronounced as 없는. Not 없는, but 없는. Alright, in fact, this is also the reason why all of your 합니다s are pronounced as 합니다s and not 합니다. 먹습니다, 갑니다, 압니다, 줍니다. Okay, so all your 습니다 is always pronounced with an M at the bottom rather than the B. Okay, now number 4, let's look at if the B or the P is followed by a G, D, B, J, or an S. Okay, so it becomes a double. So for example, 19 is pronounced as 19, 19, rather than 19. Okay, 19. 맵고 is pronounced as 맵고. 맵고, 고추장은 맵고 맛있어요. 맵고. Now, 14, 14, rather than 14. 14. Okay, so double S sound. 14. 덥다, 덥다, 따. Okay, so it's not da but 따. 덥다. 앞뒤, 앞뒤. Right? This is a DD sound. 뒤 or your 뒤. Okay, it's not 뒤 but 뒤. 앞뒤. 앞뒤 and 옆집, 옆집. Okay, it's not 옆집 but 옆집. Okay, it's a double J sound. 옆집, 옆집, 옆집. Very good. And the last one, if the B or the P is followed by another B, okay, then this is how it becomes. 덮밥 is become 덮밥. Okay, it's a double B sound. 덮밥, 덮밥. Alright. 지풀, 지풀 is pronounced as 지풀, 지풀. Okay, so it's a double B sound. 지풀 is pronounced as 지풀, 지풀. Okay, it's a BB sound. 합법 is pronounced as 합법, 합법. 집밥 pronounced as 집밥, 집밥. 압박감. Okay, so 압박감 is pronounced as 압박감, 압박감. Very good. The stress on the double B. Okay, so this is all the summary, the entire summary of how the B sounds, especially how it sounds like when it meets a different consonant, the sound changes. Alright, the sound changes are actually very important because it makes you sound more native. It doesn't make you sound so weird even though you think, or even though you might be kind of pronouncing the word correctly. Alright, it's all this tonation and all these sound changes that actually determines how native you sound. Alright, and I hope this video is useful to you. If you like it, if you enjoyed it, if you have learned something, remember to share it with your friends and come back next week for another series of Korean lessons. I wish you all the best in your studies and have a good day ahead. 안녕!